Hey, welcome back to Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. Last time we started the game and arrived here.
Really?
New LA. And we will explore it a bit more now. Hello?
There you are. There you are.
A survivor who was found asleep in that life pod. Heard you faced a lot of indigenous out there. Indigents, sorry. It's like you rolled out of bed and onto a battlefield. Look, I'm no specialist, but if I were you, I would worry that I pushed my body too far. You should head over to the administrative district for a medical checkup, or at the very least some rest. I don't know what you intend to do now that you're here, but it can wait until you have taken care of yourself. Oh, thank you. Very nice. Oh shit. It's very big. No. Oh. Oh, a lot of stuff to do. Hello? I heard gunshots and some sort of dying wail from the other side of the west gate. I guess one of the teams must have been fighting with an indigent. I really hope they finally took out the aggressive indigents that have been causing problems just outside the city. Because in that case, we should be able to reopen the west gate soon. Interesting. Okay, she has a symbol near her. Okay. That will mean something, that symbol. Oh, it rains again. I realized now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Please do not destroy the bridge. Yeah, but the mechs look really cool. What's going on? What the fuck is going on?
Damn it! Damn it!
Who are you?
Look, I know what exhaust. It was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork. Would you?
I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lin. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lin Lee, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Look skeptical. What to find out how old Lin is?
She's 13. She's 13.
Oh.
She looks young, and she is young, but trust she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug. I think that'll be all. You can clean up here. And dock the scale.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lan!
13, what the Oh, we have her in the party. Choosing party members, you can change your active party composition from main menu, active members. There you can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active party or swap them around. Please note that there are times when you will not be able to change members. Okay, Lin is shield trooper. Interesting. Ah, yeah, the symbols are their class. Okay, yeah, now I get it. Lin. Oh, I maxed my rank. That was fast. I guess they go to 10, like in Xenoblade 3. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now our party is 3. Okay, but interesting that they have the class symbol. Even NPCs have class symbols. Tag 2. Does this mean they can become party members? Or give us their class? I don't know. Hey. Oh, I'm supposed to handle this by myself. Oh, don't mind me. Go on ahead to the Blade barracks. There's a transport pilot just down this way. Ask him. I will take you to the administrative district. Okay.
Hey, listen.
Ask Roscoe about the Curator's division. Ask Roscoe if anything is struggling.
Listen to this.
Even merely maintaining our current front lines requires a ludicrous amount of money and materials. It was difficult enough on Earth, but supporting a military on a planet like this requires resources on a whole other scale. Which means we Curators need to secure sufficient rescue resources here on Mira to fuel Blade's military activities. Otherwise, it will be impossible to sustain offensives against our new enemies, search for the Lifehold, or continue countless other Blade projects. Lifehold? It's not the most glamorous line of work, but when I came to understand how important it was to the continuance of Blade, I knew we had to join up. Interesting. Discuss. Our rescue transport helicopters are constantly being attacked by indigents. So far, Howard and Siska have managed to evade the attacks with quick thinking and sprightly flips. Okay. But now it's only a matter of time before our luck runs out. We've asked the interceptors to help clear out our flight path of indigents, but they have a lot on their plates right now, so it could be a bit help they get to it soon. Okay, I will try to talk as much as possible with the NPCs with the class symbol, because they seem the most important ones, and I saw there was an affinity menu coming out, so okay. Well, for now, let's go where the game wants us to go. Then explore when we have free reign. Transport pilot. Nice looking ship.
Not bad, huh? Not bad. You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking. That's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time. One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. Okay, you got it. New LA. New LA. Divided into four districts.
Okay.
We departed from the industrial district. Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, industries and stuff.
It's also where the west gate is. Remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is the administrative. I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, cafes, clothes, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown. Can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA
Interesting.
standards, day or night, the best bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, and more housing. Plus a nice park, and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time, want to relax, want to unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to zone out and chill. And last but not least, the administrative nerve center of the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to BLADE HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level, there is a hangar complex for scale maintenance and repairs.
Okay, so scales are the mechs, I'm guessing.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lin. We'll save the rest of once we're back at the barracks.
Okay, here we are. I'm guessing I'll get an ID or something. Or a citizenship document or something.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district for flying Lin Lee Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Alright. Yeah, here we are. Let's have a bit of a view here. Not that there is much with this downpour, but I guess you see some stuff. Yeah, I know. Laranara? Ask Laranara about battle points, PP. Oh my! Is a new girl turning to little old me for help? Don't make me blush. Well, you better I'll teach you. I'll teach you everything you want to know. You earn battle points as your base level and class or rank rise. You can spend those points to upgrade your skills and arts anytime you like. You can either upgrade your arts or learn devastating techniques, or upgrade your skills to heighten your overall power. It's totally up to you. I wonder what sort of blade you're going to become. Such possibilities. I heard there was a stalled skull in the residential district, so I went to see for myself. And would you believe it? A real looker of a blade was standing right beside it. He was just my type. So I wonder if I could get Vandham to coincidentally assign us both to the same mission. There is a Vandham in X? What the fuck? I cannot go here, right? No. Oh, mechanical field skills. Interesting. Hello? Ask Stella about Chasson.
Here's what I know. Here's what I know.
We officers are aware that not all of New LA's citizens are on board with Director General Casson's policies. But the more we allow our dears to enslave us, the grimmer our situation will become. Hopefully some breakthrough opportunity will present itself eventually. And you've got the look of someone who just might be able to accomplish that. If you're ever ready to be that opportunity, let me know and I will assign you something important. Discuss, ask Ella if she's heard any interesting rumors.
Intel is sparse.
Are you familiar with the continent comprised of nothing but wastelands far to the east of New LA? We're receiving reports of non-naturally occurring structures in that region. We need to find some answers about who built these structures and what become of them, and to do it fast. I guess I will have to post a mission for the Pathfinders division. Interesting. Oh, already a lot of stuff to get into. I have to go from here. Armory alley. Ask Regina about her shop. Yeah. Well, we sell strange and unusual stuff my husband picks up on the job. He's a pathfinder, so he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. I don't have anything to show you right now, unfortunately, but check back later. You should be back in a little while with a new haul that will blow your battle socks clean off. No! Yes, actually. But I'm not going to talk about it. I don't even want to entertain a possibility of it being true. I'm just going to stay positive and hold on to hope. So please don't ask again. Wait, what did I ask? I didn't read. Stupid. Ask Regina if anything is troubling her. I thought I had asked if she thought her husband would be dead outside. That wouldn't be very nice. Fritz. Ask Fritz about the residents of NLA. The city's economy has finally sprung to life, and customers are swarming to Armory LA. I must admit, I worried about our future when we were attacked by an unknown enemy and had to crash land on this dangerous world. But humans are tenacious creatures. It's hard not to appreciate that when you see the level of energy on display here. But I would rather be a part of this than a mere observer, so I'd better get to work.
Working hard? Working hard?
Ask Fritz about recent developments.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Did you see the Director General's broadcast earlier? Apparently they've discovered 10 new crew members. At this rate, the survey of Mir that's been stalled for so long will probably be able to resume soon. That sure was a relief to hear. Okay, interesting. Okay, here's a scale.
Hey.
Vera?
What?
Ask Vera for her opinion of xenoforms.
Well.
After the horrible fate that befell Earth, some humans have come to resent our xenoforms. But as a scientist, I am always eager to see examples of life forms who acquired intelligence through a different evolutionary path. From what I understand, they found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. I always relish opportunities to encounter the unknown. What about you?
What?
Okay, the xenoforms are the other intelligent alien life forms. No, I didn't read. I need to read it.
What?
Ask Vera about recent development. I may be a rough and tumble blade, but believe it or not, I was once studying to be a biologist. When I was a student, I was always off on one cross-country trip after another, doing fieldwork with my professor. We traversed jungles and desert hunting for rare animals and fossils. And when we'd find one, we'd jump up and down with glee, like children, huh? My professor stayed behind on Earth. By now he'd have been thrilled to come here and see all the unidentified species on Mira. Oh, sad. Shop terminal, AM terminal. Stuff. Carl. Carl?
What?
Ask Carl about the gate.
Great.
That gate over there, the east one. Can you believe how long it's been sealed? This is really getting to be a hassle. Huh? You want to know why people can pass through the west gate but not this east one? Well, New LA is just the residential unit of a ship that's been hastily reconstructed into a city. It wasn't exactly built with ease for access in mind. The west gate entrance is where the passage to the White Whale's maintenance management area used to be. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Everybody know how. Are you the newly discovered crew member? You are, aren't you? Hey, welcome to New LA. Oh,
What?
very nice.
What?
Ask her if anything is troubling him. Man, I'm as excited about my next mission as I am my next root canal. Wanna swap? Just kidding. I mean, I'd love to swap. But if Trevor found out that I passed a mission off, he'd tear me a new one. There was as strict as they come. Okay. And no mistake. You don't even wanna get on his bedside. Okay. Interesting. Sarona? Ask Sarona about maps. Oh, you're that new crew member they found, aren't you? So what do you think? Is this town huge? As big as it seems. Mira is a whole lot bigger. So don't go running off half-cooked. That comm device you're holding can display a map of the surrounding area. If you lose your bearings, just fire it up and take a look. It triangles your current position. The teal dots are your fellow team members, and the white dots are people like me. As for scales, well, you don't have one of those yet, so never mind. But when you do get one, take a look at your map and see for yourself. Ask Sarona if anything is troubling her. You've heard of Talon Rock, right? That big rocky mountain in the northern part of Primordia? It's that big spire you can even see from the city. That area hasn't been fully explored yet, so Eleonora is always nagging us to get out there and do a survey. But the Talon Rock mountain is swarming with dangerous indigents, which makes it a big hassle. We've been kicking that can down the road forever. But now they aren't even offering us any of other missions, so we basically have no choice but to do it. That Eleonora has the face of an angel, while she's doing the devil's work in that receptionist guys. Interesting. Yeah, we are learning about a lot of characters, which I will not remember.
Yes?
Oh, have you come to see the town helper? I'm sorry, what? You don't know who the town helper is? It's me, silly. I'm a mediator, but I started dabbling on the side. I teach weapon skills, offer equipment tips, deliver lost items, give live advice. Also started calling me the town helper. I kind of like it, to be honest. Okay. Well, I guess I will learn all the symbols, what classes there are. Okay, I guess this symbol are the pathfinders, which do surveys and exploration around the planet. That's difficult to say. Oh, Trevor is the one we heard about.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Ask her about the purpose of BLADE. Members of each division have their own responsibilities, but mine is primarily guard duty. Lately there have been reports of dangerous indigents appearing near the entrance of the city. That's why we've sealed the gates and taken a defensive posture. We've tightened our guard to the extent that there's absolutely no chance of an indigent infiltrating the city. But now I heard that Elma and some new girl already slaughtered the Greg's pack that prowled outside the west gate. So I guess we'll ought to thank Team Elma for their successful counter-offensive.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Ask her if any troubling him.
This
Carl is pathetic. I put in on indigent control duty and he hasn't killed a single one. If I didn't have so many damn duties on my own, I would march right up to him and spank him like the insolent child he is. Hey, if you're headed that way, could you give Carl a message for me? He will be the one loitering out in front of the arms manufacturer's building. Tell him to pull his head out and get his goddamn work done before Trevor has to stick a boot so far up his ass he will taste shoe polish for a month. Okay. Ooh, I can deploy aerial cam here too. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's not. That's not what I want. Oh shit, yeah. That's insane that I couldn't do that everywhere. Wolf. Ted can't. Oh, a lot of. Ah, here's Eleonora, the one we heard about.
Yes?
Ask Eleonora about this place. This is mission control. As a blade, you can. Oh, I see that you haven't yet registered as a blade, Meteora. Well, if you do register and join a division, you'll be able to accept missions right here. I understand that you haven't yet decided what role you wish to play here in New LA. That's fine. But I believe you would make a splendid blade. Trust me, I've seen of countless blades standing right here. I know talent when I see it. Thank you.
Yes? Yes?
About recent developments. My name is Eleonora and I serve as Blade's receptionist. If you have any questions about your assignments, feel free to ask me anything. If there's anything that I can do to help, I hope you will let me be of service. I'll go do your best, Meteora. I expect great things from you. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's speak with him and then go inside. Ask Wolf about positioning during combat. Any fool who's dumb enough to face his foe head-on won't live to make the same mistake twice. You must constantly move to slay in your opponent's blind spots. Attack your foe from the back, attack it from high or below, anywhere but head-on. Attacking from any of those positions will improve your accuracy and your odds of landing a critical hit. Oh, that is good to know. Do you understand? Do you not understand? Either way, repeat what I just said 1,000 times until I finally penetrates that thick skull of yours. Thank you. Anything is troubling him? I love running into blade rookies that don't even know the basics of combat until they grow into respectable blade operatives. But recently, a number of cowards have failed to withstand my love and fled my training sessions. But you look like the type that can take it. If you decide to join Blade, you come and ask me anything. I will take the fundamentals of combat and beat them right into you. Okay, thank you. Oh, lots of people. But let's do it later first. Let's become part of Blade. Since we can't do anything without it.
And here we are. And here we are. Blade barracks. The Blade barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Show interest, I guess.
I think I can answer that one.
Oh, here he is.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi! Secretary Nagi!
Miss Koo, chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? What can I say? Pep is my middle name. Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way
And
here.
he didn't seem quite so upbeat.
Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
Good. You sure it stays that way?
More importantly, Elma. You found another one. You found another excellent workout. Excellent workout.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen.
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Forgive me. You must be weary from your journey back to us. Your journey back to us. Please. After you.
I'll put on some tea.
Okay. We're meeting the big boss himself.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale. Now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace. All military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer, and he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss. From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name. And nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. No, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet 2 months. 2 months? It shouldn't take very long. To get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Ask how we end up on Mira. I guess. Let's do that.
It started at the end 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. Maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that. What we do know is without you, no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes. Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan. We needed to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again. Well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse. We were close to planet Mira. We lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Okay, and then, I mean, this one.
BLADE is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions. And a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship, came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water. Search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own. So BLADE was born. The idea was to have one central organization, different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the coalition military, mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now we have a single top priority supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Oh.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis, all housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. Flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military, so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Okay, this is interesting. So now we know what we have to do. Yeah, ask about registration. That's most important thing.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets, short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo. Even I'm tired of hearing myself. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on. We'll keep this briefing brief.
Okay, story mission. Chapter 1. Client Nagi. Take a tour the Blade Administrative District with Lin and Elma to learn more about life as a member of Blade. Okay. Interesting. Yes, yeah. Navigation panel. Press R to display the navigation panel in the bottom right of the screen. This will show the objectives of your current tracked missions, etc. Track missions from main menu missions. You can press left to right to toggle the navigation panel category. Categories are unlocked now. Okay. Very interesting. So we have to save the people that are still in stasis in their capsules, almost like ourselves. But now, let's go and complete our first quest.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Yeah, they look great. Kick out. Yeah, let's ask what it is.
You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever. Lasers, force lasers, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defense to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so fast without scale technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself. It's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only blades are allowed to pilot skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, why sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you. Not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond and duties and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Okay. So we need a license to pilot these things. Great. Small container. Okay. So here we have the
There.
Oh no, Collectopedia. Oh. Here are all the divisions, all the classes. Yeah, here is the medical bay.
Careful.
Okay, I cannot go here. And okay, then let's see what we have here.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, It's basically how anything gets done. So the board is constantly updated. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console. If the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey!
Okay. So here we can choose our missions. And I guess here we can scout someone to go with us. Which is a very interesting concept.
The Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, go to the Scout console. console. Get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills.
Okay.
This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Anyway, awesome, right? So you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lin. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh. And here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Okay. Okay, this is already very good to know. How the quest system works. I guess we will learn more when we get one.
This street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Yeah, that's... I was very curious about what the 60% is. Maybe it's the amount of people that got saved that are in the city. And so the 40% are the one that remain, that need to be saved from the pots. Let's see.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandham, will spend most of their day
Commander
here.
Vandham.
The government leaders too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new director, General Maurice Hassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lin, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression. But your decision will be your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Okay, this was the quest, the whole quest. Okay. Gameplay tips. You have just woken up, so you must be feeling pretty hazy. If you're confused, yeah. Okay, so let's save then. Okay, so this was only to have a look around.
Really?
Fair enough.
Yes.
Can I... no. Oh, I can open this. Thank you. Yeah, then let's speak with Nagi again and let's join here. Yeah, I don't think I have that much choice, but that's the core gameplay, so I'm not complaining. Okay. Here we are.
Honey, we're home. Honey, we're home.
Yes. Very amusing. Very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea? Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gould. Thank you, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandham. Commander Vandham. Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back. But I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast track our new friend here for with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory. He didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course. And I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend. What do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Sure. Oh, sure.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now
Let's go.
let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier now to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid, filling in the blinds, Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this.
Oh.
What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map. It includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks together. They form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient limited range of our probe. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install it.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here to that white segment. Go there. Install the data, then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
Yeah.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two. Shall we?
Yeah. Training or not, install the hell out of that probe.
Okay, easy clip. Chapter 2. Client Nagi, install data probe on the Frontier Nav site and complete your training. Okay. Yeah, let's track it, I guess. Oh. It's chapter 2. Okay. Then let's go and do it. right now. What do we have here? Mission slot authorization is required to proceed. Please accept a mission from the network console. Ah, okay, it cannot. Okay. Oop. Okay. Yeah. Let's do our second story quest.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigen activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigen butt, huh?
Post.
Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd block both gates over at least.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool. They've been hassling a lot of teams especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
All right. Okay. Segment feature unlocked. Eleonora's advice. This is Eleonora, Blade support lead. He'll tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available for use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device and is a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. Give it a look if you're unsure where you are in or what it's for. Main menu map segments. Interesting. Okay, before going anywhere, let's have a look at our equipment. Okay, this is worse. This is also worse. Oh, this is better. Lower cooldown. The one I have now. Yeah, let's equip this. Okay, lower defense. Okay, this is more powerful. Let's get this. Better footwear. But these are all worse than the one I already have. They give resistances to other stuff, but that's not... Wait, how much defense? I have 8. Yeah, they're all worse. Yeah. Oh shit, I should have checked for the others too. Elma, no. Worn Soldier dual guns, so these are better. Let's equip them. Okay, these are all wars. This is also wars. Wars. Ah, these are better. Okay. I need to. Iron Shield, I have only this. Door Machine, I have only this. Head. Oh, 15. 4. 4. Oh, 8. Okay. Fashion gear. Ah, this is the... Ah, this is the one, yeah. Oh, this is a bit too much. Okay, but there is another one. Yeah, let's put the medium. But I guess I have only the light one, right? I know I have the medium too. And the legs too. Oh, there's another one. Oh, this is too much. Okay. Okay, Elma is good as she is now. Yeah, let's give her the classic, her classic thing. So grab a light suit, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's remain like this. Then, arts. I can upgrade stuff. Let's maybe upgrade the healing. Let's upgrade this. And this one too. This one. No! Ah! They have the buttons. Yeah, when you play with multiple controllers, it's a bit rough with the buttons. But... Okay. Let's see. Elma has this Shadow Runner. Boost opponent. Spot TP, boost potential from behind, boost damage, disable enemies detection. Okay. Side slash deals weapon damage, inflicts fatigue from the side, boost damage. HP raise critical hit power, boost critical chance. Okay. The stagger. I want the stagger one to be more powerful. Yeah, and then let's upgrade some other stuff. Okay. Let's read Lin. This is Fire Carnival. Use thermal damage. Okay. While down, TP, use weapon damage, inflict topple. This is good. This is good. Art description, use weapon damage versus topple targets. Okay, this way more damage when enemies inflict with topple. Okay, this is good too. Flame cloak. Flame cloak, sorry. Grants thermal res up. Okay, can I upgrade? No, then let's upgrade all of them since they cost 4. Yeah. I don't know if there is a level above topple in the combo. Maybe not, because this is still post Xenoblade 1 and pre Xenoblade 2. Yeah, because I think launch and smash were introduced in 2, so I guess here it goes only until topple. Thomas?
Hey!
Ask Thomas about the indigents in Primordia.
Yes?
Why not get used to battling indigents by fighting some Ovis? This place is lousy with them, after all. Unlike Grexes and other more ferocious indigents, Ovis won't even attack unless you hit them first. That makes them useful as training dummies. Another piece of advice, don't mistakenly pick a fight with any of the dangerous creatures near Siram Lake to the north. Numerous skilled interceptors have fallen to the indigents in that area. As noble a goal as protecting the cities, it's not worth risking your life like that. If you ever catch the eye of one of those indigents, just turn and run away.
Hey!
Discuss about recent developments. Apparently Nelson's team has gone missing. They had planned to install a number of data probes and then come straight back to the city. What could have happened to them? I don't know what sort of foe they ran into, but let this be a lesson. You have to be careful when you're exploring. Okay, we will. Okay, now we are out in the open. Oh, there are the big ones. Let's have a bit of a look around. I want to explore now that we can.
Very well. Let's engaging. Fire. Lay down some fire.
That's not what I wanted. Yeah. Yeah, I need to remember that. I need to remember that I have to select the.
Let's move.
Okay, it looks like here there are not that much hostile enemies or none at all. So we can stroll through here. Okay. And have a look around collecting the stuff. here. Okay, I'm guessing now that tonight the Wang-like creatures came out, attacked us. Rough, but I mean. That's what has to be done. Okay, interesting area here. Oh, there is a big one there. Oh shit. Yeah, bit fat monsters that I don't want to fight. Level 55, what the fuck. Oh shit, there is a fat one.
What the hell happened here?
What the fuck is that?
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless.
What?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That's Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula cores. But here the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago. It was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade. Towards LA. Come here to food. Who knows what?
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep. HQ isn't doing anything about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here. First, Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
They couldn't track it if there's no local. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Okay. I guess ask what the tyrant is.
The tyrant designation.
Unique monsters, I guess.
It was a special threat. That doesn't always mean raw strike. Some tyrants will actually register as if I engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a sure, it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Well. I guess we have to kill it.
The risks involved. Lin.
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA. If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now. Besides, if I need to run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready before we attack. It'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Oh shit, gear and arts. Engaging a tyrant is no smart task. It's important to equip your best before charging in. So double check all weapons and gear. Oh, and make sure your arts are ready and leveled up, okay? It's the first step to becoming a combat master. Yeah, I know. Destroying appendages. You can aim your attack at particular parts of your enemies. Reducing the appendage health gauge to 0 will destroy it. You can change the part you aim at with... yeah. Additionally, destroying appendages before defeating an enemy may yield additional rewards.
We've been spotted. And it's big. Shadow strike. Side flash. I lost my balance. Appreciate the help. Side flash. Shadow strike.
Okay.
See how you like this.
Concentrate your fire.
Shit.
I'm ready. Gaining ground. I need recovery. See how you like this.
Okay. Okay, but we're almost done, so it was easier than expected. Okay, let's go.
We awesome!
Nice work, Lin. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business. Install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lin. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods.
Yeah, imagine.
Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Okay, launch.
Reach the target depth.
And installation complete.
Nice.
We are now online with a connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. Excellent. At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe location. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep. Planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Let's go. Okay, frontal nav probe sites. or FN sites for short, are optimal locations to plant data probes. Basic one will reveal segment recon for the surrounding segments. You can go to main menu map segments to see which segments contain frontier nav probe placement spots. Lau's advice. I'm Lau, a pathfinder. If we're gonna grow frontier nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vacant frontier nav probe site and press A. If you find a good spot, be sure to go ahead and claim it. It's common sense, really. Now all that's left to report back to base, but first I will let you in on a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a skull. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky, so be careful about such a thing in the future, okay? Yeah, I imagine. Okay. Segment recon shows a detail of a task that need to be performed in each segment. Each category is shown with its own icon. Resolving these increases your survey rate. If there is a segment recon task still to address at your current location, a yellow hexagonal area will be displayed on your minimap. This is known as a segment marker. Segment marker indicates the borders of the segment you're currently occupying. You can also go to main menu, map segments, then select the segment and press R to manually display the segment's marker for the particular segment in the minimap. Interesting. Manually set segment markers will be placed as blue hexagonal area even when you're outside their boundaries. Okay. Interesting. So here, segment recon tyrant enemy Hephaestus the Absconder. Subcategory Dougal appears nighttime level 25. Okay, much. Segment recon treasure object vehicle wreckage. Okay, this is locked. Alien wreckage. Okay, interesting. Okay, so now I can press plus going and go on map. And then here I can put... I can mark the segment. Okay.
Shall we? Let's see what you've got. Ready? Shadow, too bad! Now! Spectacularly done.
Get in the way. Hope I didn't get in the way.
Okay, let's get the wreckage since we're already here. Yeah, it should be... it's over there. The question is... Can I jump? Okay. Yeah, okay. For now, I must say the movement on the map is insane. It's really good. That you can run that fast. And jump that high. Okay, the wreckage is here. Okay. Okay, so this is completed, and why is this locked? I don't know. Let's try to go on the other side, maybe. If we can, of course. Ooh. Yeah, and it's great that you have no fall damage. But maybe put yeah, let's put morning, please. Thank you. Okay, there is the... Ah, I can heal only myself, shit. Okay. I realized that with the gun you're faster at moving. Oh, let's go. Yeah, you can move faster with this. Okay.
I'm ready.
No, not on myself. No, it was good. Okay. Okay. Sorry if I'm not speaking when I'm fighting, but shit. But I have to concentrate a lot. Shit. Okay, maybe this area is not that good for us. Yeah, no, because I have to concentrate. Oh shit. Okay, that's the big ape. The big ape unique monster of every starting area of a Xenoblade game. Okay, I cannot go here because there are these flying enemies. Okay, fair enough. Can I maybe go around? Oh, it was only good. Oh shit. Okay, let's go. Okay, The problem is there is the big chungus here, right? I know it's there. Okay. Wait, there was... maybe it's not here. It's... okay. Maybe it's up here. Maybe it's here. Okay, maybe we are gonna get attacked by these flying things. But where is the alien thing? Is it not here? Is it above? Okay. Well, I tried to do it, but I guess it's better to return to base. Which I will do now. Yeah. Yeah, it's very fun at the moment. It's really great. Yeah, as I heard, this game is more gameplay exploration focused, and I do enjoy that too. And when we will have a bit of story, I will enjoy that also. On top of that. But yeah. The focus is more on world exploration. And the world sims. The map. It's really good. Sorry. Okay. Let's complete our task here. Let's return to our boss. Let's go. Where is he? Here. Oh shit, Vandham. We will meet him.
Commander Vandham! Commander Vandham!
Well now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with the tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless. And goddamn magnificent.
Okay. So we complete our quest like this. Save your progress, yes. Yeah. Okay.
So Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll settle up with you later. I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet.
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. You'll all excuse me? Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train or rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade in the rear. Stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandham is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I follow. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose and pull an assignment.
Yeah, I'm very curious about this.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works in one of several different fields, helping to explore Mira or to maintain order in the city. You remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's number one responsibility is planting data like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but you bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the life form and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, Irina and Gwen. This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett? The Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lin? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
And you got your reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale, among other things, including anything left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the life that's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next. Right. Prospectors. Prospectors do prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale. It won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive.
Makes sense.
And sooner or later, we're going to have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, a frying pan in Lin's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters. All of our ground gear is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory when John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor, mediators. Lost cat, mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality, probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role. Keeping things cool on the home front.
All right. I think that's all 8 divisions.
Okay, good to know.
Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
I guess let's decide now.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
Okay. I think Pathfinders is the one I want to do right now.
Then it's settled.
Yep.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats. And welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Great. Yoo-hoo. Let's go.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing.
Yeah, we heard that.
Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in Eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine. They did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own. At least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Okay, chapter 3. Okay. Let's go. Blade services. You're officially a Blade now. Congrats, becoming one of us grants you access to a variety of services, including the shop terminal, the AM terminal, mission control, and more. Some services are still off limits at the moment, but I will get back to you on those later. I wish you could zip straight back to place you visited. Well, that's why we have fast travel. It allows you to instantly return to significant landmarks as well as any frontier nav sites that have data probes installed. Just access the map to use it. Okay. Arms manufacturers or AMs support us from the sidelines by developing new weaponry and gear, and by utilizing their services, we can support them too. Head to the AIM terminal in Armory LA to learn more about working with AMs to make new gear. Missions. Missions comprise duties and requests received directly from the concerned parties or via mission control. They are divided into 4 categories and provide rewards and affinity when completed. Story missions. These missions advance the game's main story. You can accept them in Blade barracks. Affinity missions. These missions heavily feature your team members. You can accept them wherever you see the relevant icon. Okay. Normal missions, mostly requests from NLA citizens or fellow Blades. You can accept them whenever you see the relevant icon. Basic missions, simple tasks like defeating enemies or collecting items. You can accept up to 20 from mission control. Okay. Tyrant info. Such page or me that of all two goes. Blade reports are a communication tool that residents of Mira use to share useful information they come across. When you visit a segment for which you haven't completed the segment recon yet, you may receive a Blade report post. If you do, check your current position on the segment view of the map screen to confirm the segment recon objective, and do your best to resolve it. Okay. Lots of stuff. But yeah, now we're part of Blade, and we will continue next time with our third main mission. So yeah, pretty good. Let's wait until all the tips get completed. Okay, great. So I hope you liked it, and see you next time. Bye bye.